back in 2013, I thought I had it all figured out. I was working for this insurance company, earning $60,000 a year. But after I paid for rent, utilities, an office, paying an assistant, I was barely taking home 25 grand. Now on paper, yeah, I looked pretty successful. But in reality, dude, I was broke. I was broke as a joke. And on top of that, I had a 1-year-old, a 1-year-old son who depended on me. Someone who I needed to provide for, to nurture, to keep a roof over his head. And dad, inside, I felt trapped because the company I was working for controlled the product. They controlled the price. They controlled the advertising. They controlled everything. No matter how hard I worked, I could not scale that business. And the harder that I tried, the more lost I really felt. You see, I was caught between this demanding full-time job, being a present father, and desperately searching for a new path in the scraps of the spare time that I had. And then one day, I heard about this butcher shop down the street. He needed help with advertising. So nervously, I kind of walked in the store and I told the owner, hey, I'll run your Facebook ads. The ad, the strategy, free sausage with the purchase of 4 pounds of steak. Yeah, it was simple, scrappy maybe, but maybe crazy enough to work. And it did work. People walked in his door. They bought more meat than he had in stock. So it was successful. But here's the truth. When I walked in that door day one, he was hesitant to even pay me $250 a month. And honestly, I was kind of scared to charge it. Like it ate up my time, taking photos, mapping out the strategy, running his ads. And at the end of the day, I was actually making less money doing that than I was at my insurance job. So it wasn't scalable, right? So back to the drawing board I went. I was, again, lost, trapped, if you will. Because think about it. In order to make money, I had to keep my job, even though it was a job I did not want to be in. But here's the thing. Even though I was getting paid less than what I was already making at my full-time job, that measly $250 the butcher handed me that day for 1 month of Facebook ads turned out to be the pivotal moment that changed everything. Now, at the time, I didn't see it. It felt small, insignificant, chump change, if you will. But in reality, it planted a seed. And like most seeds, it took time to grow. 1 year, in fact. And it wasn't until then that I realized that $250 deal was the spark that would eventually set me free and lead me to an idea that changed my life forever. And my friends, I'll share that story with you tomorrow.